when time does not heal. And I want to start by asking some questions which I believe some of us may be familiar with. You know, God created you and I as relational beings. By that I mean, God expects us to relate with one another. Whether in church, whether at your place of work, whether in your neighborhood, in school. And as much as we try, sometimes we tend to rub each other on the wrong side. So we offend one another. And there's this saying that time would heal if you let it. But what I've noticed over the years is this. Just because you relocated, just because you moved away, just because you removed yourself from that environment, maybe somebody hurt you and you said, that's it, I'm done with this person. I've forgiven you, but I don't want to have anything to do with you. That doesn't necessarily mean you're healed. And you see, the danger is we walk around thinking, because I'm not in that environment anymore, I'm fine. Until pressure is applied. And then you realize that you're still bleeding on the inside. Let me give you an example. If you strain your ankle, you will be told, amongst other things, not to apply pressure on it. Right? Maybe ice pack and whatever it is they want to do. Now, if you do that for a week, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're healed in that place. You may not feel any pain until you apply pressure. Am I right? So just because you're not feeling any pain does not mean we're healed. And the danger and the mistake many of us make is we take that for healing. And then we go about our normal day or our lives. Then we realize we begin to bleed on other people. Because if you do not heal, you will bleed on people. It could be a slight trigger. It could be anything. You know, the question, or the common question people ask is, when you find yourself in situations like that, maybe somebody did something wrong to you, maybe it's not of your own doing. You ask the question, why me? Why me? And depending on how deep the wound is, and let me just say this, that some of us might get triggered this morning. The idea is not to cause unnecessary pain. It's so that we can be healed and we can move on in the right direction. For some of us, it's been a year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, even longer. But just because we've been removed from that situation doesn't mean we've healed. And this morning I want to spend some time, and I trust that the Lord will help us to be able to look at, from the scriptures, examples and how to deal with it. Now let me say this. God has a purpose for you and I. But we would never fulfill that purpose effectively